So we are right outside the house where we think that Shia LaBeouf is. I woke up this morning to a text message from my friend. All it said was, your dreams could come true. And it had a link to an article, and I was stoked. He was just leaving Boulder, which is about 7 hours away, and they started heading west on I-80, straight towards Salt Lake City. Now they've been hanging out in Laramie, that's a little bit of a setback, but we have decided we'll stop at almost nothing to
That's pretty bold.
meet Shia LaBeouf. We're bold people, Hank. Look at me. Such an idiot. It's like just a really plain house, just like a small Wyoming house.
I don't know what else I was expecting.
There was a little light in there, but we're not really sure. We're parked right outside. It's 12:05
In Laramie, Wyoming.
We feel, I don't know about you, but I feel extremely creepy right now.
I do.
6:42 in the morning. Hank is still not awake, but his eyes are open, so that's a good sign. We're basically just waiting to see what happens. We've realized that Shia posts his coordinates at 12 p.m. every day, noon. It's, again, 7:24, so that's like 4.5 hours from now. And we're trying to figure out what to do until then.
I mean, do we sit outside the house the whole time? Do we explore Laramie?
In the Walmart parking lot, he basically bathed out of the Walmart sink, so it's pretty classy.
Feel tired, a little hot. It's kind of cool. I feel like Jane's father in Tarzan. It's 11:25. We're in the same place as before, parked right across the street from this house that we think Shia is at. And now we've kind of flipped. I'm super, super nervous for some reason.
And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like we're gonna do this. It's gonna be good.
Like, I'm afraid that something's gonna go wrong.
Like, what, we kill him?
Like
And we have to figure out what to do with Shia's body?
Like he hates us or something. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
33 minutes from now, we should have Shia LaBeouf in the car.
This guy's gonna spot.
We left 18 hours ago on this journey. We've barely slept. We've come to Laramie. It's a cool place, but... In Cheyenne. I knew he was gonna be in Cheyenne.
We should have gone to Cheyenne.
How could we have known?
Oh, because she was from Cheyenne.
She was from Cheyenne.
Right onto Russell Street.
So the map just updated.
Okay, I got this. Okay. So the map just updated, and he's an hour and a half away from us.
He's an hour and a half away.
He's back in Cheyenne.
I'm gonna speed as fast as I can, but...
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be tight. We've been sitting outside this house since 6 in the morning. Well, really, since last night. And we were just talking about, like, the clues were there. Should we have gone to Cheyenne? No, we thought, wait, we don't.
We never could have known.
No.
We never could have known.
We'll still be an hour out, even with my speeding. But we're gonna try it.
Really cool. They look like birthday cakes or something. Shia has been picked up, unfortunately.
A highway chase where we're an hour behind.
He's definitely moving. Oh gosh, he's going east.
Have we come all this way? Spent all this time
Used all this data.
to not even meet Shia LaBeouf? Is that what's gonna happen?
Oh gosh. I don't know. I mean, he's well into Nebraska now. As it stands, I think it looks like we're gonna have to turn back.
Are you sure you got important stuff going on tomorrow?
I mean, I am scheduled for work. We just don't know what happened. Like, what if Laramie happens? What if we end up in Omaha? It's the other end of Nebraska. We're entering Nebraska.
Home of Arbor Day.
Is it really the home of Arbor Day?
That's what it says.
Wow, that's...
Doesn't make much sense.
Also, there's no trees here. It's only grass.
What if we wind up in Nebraska? We're in Nebraska.
We're only on the west end of Nebraska, man. It's a big state. It's real wide.
Oh wow, it's 459 miles away. You think they're going to Omaha?
I don't know.
we need to go back.
We need to go back.
We've decided we're gonna do it! We're gonna do it!
I think we're gonna do it.
Everything that, like, in my reason says don't do it, but we're young.
We're young, man. He's this far, but he's this close.
So close. So we're 10 minutes away from Shia LaBeouf. He's at a beach on a lake. A lake that has lots of sun, so hopefully it's good.
So, what it looks like is about to happen is we're about to spend a day on the beach with Shia LaBeouf.
Wow, do you think that maybe it was worth it to keep going?
I think it was maybe worth it. Maybe.
Yeah, the beach seems like a practical place to stop.
This lake is unreal.
This is the lake where we will find Shia LaBeouf. At least that's what it says.
I feel like an FBI agent or something.
You are an FBI agent. We probably could have turned back right there and been totally content with the whole thing. But the feeling of actually meeting Shia LaBeouf on the shore of a lake in Nebraska was so intoxicating that we weren't about to stop now.
So I'm on cloud 9. We ran into Shia LaBeouf on the
Shia
beach.
LaBeouf. But here's the thing, Shia, very respectful guy. He's like, look, just so you guys understand, you know, we're vibing with this group right now. We're gonna keep hanging with them, like keeping the group small. Otherwise, you lose some intimacy. But like, if you guys are around, next time we put up our coordinates, we can hang. And I'm just thinking, all right, we've met him. We'll go home. But then, right as we were about to leave, he's like, so have you guys ever been to Omaha? And we're like, no. And he's like, do you have any intentions of going to Omaha? And we're like, maybe. Maybe let's go to Omaha. So we look it up. It's about 5 hours away from where we are now.
You know.
14 and a half hours from Provo.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be worth it.
We're complete idiots, but we're gonna do it. Lincoln, Nebraska. I had no idea it looked this much like a city. He's been slow, and we're worried that he's gonna turn off his GPS. We tail it until he drops coordinates, and we pick him up. We gotta be surreptitious about it, because, you know, we don't want to be creepy. It's the closest to being a spy I've ever been.
It's not the closest I've ever been. We are 2 cars behind the van that we know Shia LaBeouf is in, so we're tailing them. They are still showing up on the GPS.
Oh my gosh, I've never been so stressed out. I'm trying my best to tail Shia LaBeouf, okay? And here's the thing about that, is that I've never tailed anybody in my life legitimately trying to have them not see me. I think I might have lost them.
The fortunate thing is they're in a really distinctive car.
Yeah, that's really great. They're in this van. It's super dope. It's old. We're gonna keep following it until it goes wherever, you know? We'll just see. Omaha is probably a little ways away still, so.
Yeah.
So I successfully trailed Shia LaBeouf, and it got pretty raunchy at the end there.
Yeah.
He was pulling some weird moves down some dead-end alleys, and I believe I've cracked the code, and I know where he's gonna be tomorrow. I'm almost positive we're gonna be the ones together. Are you ready for this thing? I haven't told Hank yet. I went to go check and see if the van that he was riding in was still there. It wasn't.
It wasn't?
It wasn't.
Okay, so that should be bad news.
Because then we don't have a van indicator of where they are. But it got me thinking, and I figured out, I cracked the code. So I know where they're gonna be. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't wanna spoil the system they've got going. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be us getting in tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be the dot, and I am psyched about it.
Scott Daly, what?
Scott Daly? What have you got? What have you got in there?
At the risk of sounding creepy, we are parked at a gas station right next to where we believe Shia LaBeouf is. 9:10, I guess, in our time zone here. We've changed time zones. Really, really optimistic that we're gonna do this. We figured it out. We're gonna spend a day with Shia, and it's gonna be awesome. 38 hours in, by 40, 41 maybe, we'll hopefully have found Shia LaBeouf.
That's a really long time.
It feels pretty good though.
Yeah, it does.
We're pretty sure we're gonna find Shia LaBeouf. We're left with one question. What do you do with Shia LaBeouf in a city you've never been to? We've decided we're gonna take him go-karting out in Kansas City, because go-karting with Shia LaBeouf just sounds like so much fun.
But we only have an hour to wait.
We only have an hour to wait.
An hour and a half, maybe.
Hour and a half. We feel like we figured it out. It all makes so much sense, but like, what if we miss him again?
I feel total calm.
Calm.
I'm not sharing in this. Okay, we think we're about there. We think we have the coordinates up. Where am I going? We're right there. Go here. Yes. Here. Yes.
Where are they?
They should be up there.
Up there? Frick.
But we have to.
So do we park?
Just park right here.
Become South 142nd Street.
Oh, hi.
That's Nastja.
Hi.
And that's Luke. All right, Scott, what's up?
Well, in case you didn't notice, we found them. It worked out. You know, it's a good thing. We're heading to Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah. So
Kansas City
who knows
ho.
what we're gonna do.
City.
Yeah. So
Kansas City
who knows
ho.
what we're gonna do.
To Shia's tree. We must talk
Why you want to go to Kansas City?
Well, because it's colorful, dude. It's a music town. It's good food, good people.
Oh yeah. I really want to get some Kansas City barbecue, you know?
Yes.
Because I've heard it's so good.
Yes.
But if we go to one of these popular barbecue places, like, are we just gonna bring down the house?
We've been pretty good. I mean, we haven't really experienced a whole lot of that. Any kind of like, anytime we've ever been bogged down and not been able to move, it's been because of the people following us on the apps. I'm also not Bieber, you know.
Yeah.
No fans come up to me. You know, when they do, it's like, what's up with you? You know? Yeah, like people who mess with me are very different. It's a little bit lower key.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's been quite calm.
We just made it to Kansas City, and it's really freaking rainy.
All the things that we had planned were kind of outdoor things, but it's fine. I'm sure we'll find lots of great things to do.
New plans.
Can't keep my hands to myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. I mean, I could, but why would I want to?
We drove over 1,000 miles, and we were on the road for 2 days, but we got it. We had an awesome day. We went go-karting, we had delicious Kansas City barbecue, and just an incredible night. But despite the fact that I was with them for probably 30 more hours, this is the last footage I have. At some point, I just lost the desire to film. It started to feel less like something I wanted to document and more like something I just wanted to enjoy. Something really interesting happens when you put 5 strangers in a car and have them go on a road trip together for 2 days. I can't really explain what it is, but it's not something you can show in a video.